Wahgwan, we are now live in the new Ima studio, right? New crib, just feeling amazing. It's finally all settled in, and yeah, man, it just feels great. But just wanted to hop on and kind of just make this new video in a new structure. Like, this is the first time ever doing a setup like this, so we're making improvements. And just had a lot on my mind today about this physical, mental, and spiritual journey that I'm on. And I feel like this message could really resonate to a lot of people on that same path, in that same journey. And the quote that kind of started off this parade of thoughts of mine was, once you get the message, hang up the phone. And I was thinking about that. That quote's from Alan Watts. And I was thinking about that quote, and at first I'm like, okay, yeah, that's understandable. Like, yeah, all you really need is the true message behind the call, like, okay, yeah. I got like the very base level of that concept. And as I continuously thought about it throughout my day, I'm like, hold on. I'm now at this crossroads to where I feel like I've hit the capacity of the different tiers of life that I'm trying to captivate. Like, I have my physical regimen down pat. I have my spiritual side down pat. I have my mental regimen down pat. And I feel like I've got too accustomed to the things that I was doing within those different tiers to where I felt stuck and almost complete, right? And I know that life is ongoing, so our journey is ongoing as well. And when I was thinking about that quote, once you receive the message, hang up the call, hang up the phone. It got me to a point to where it made me think about why I even started to actually dive deep into this experience, into this journey. And the one thing that I was truly looking for, like the root thing that I was looking for, was personal freedom. And at that time when I first got into it, maybe 3.5 or 4 years ago, what my life looked like was I was surrounded by fear. I didn't have control within my life. I didn't have discipline. I didn't have drive. I was a yes man to a lot of different people. I didn't have my own voice. I was scared of social interactions. I was scared of being open. I was scared of being honest with my word and honest when I was speaking with people about my life. And I felt like I was living a facade. I was living a false and fake reality. And I just wanted to be hidden away, right? And on the outside, you would think that I lived a peaceful life, like me, I always smile. Like, that's my thing, beautiful smile, $1 million smile, baby, me. But now, on the outside, you would think that I was at peace and I had harmony within my life, but on the inside, I was self-sabotaging and I didn't have the confidence. And that was hard for me. And, it really all started with taking a chance of shifting my life. A lot of external things made me come to that point to where I really needed to recognize what was going on. And at that point, I took accountability. I took charge. And from that day forward, I took in the actions. There were so small, like little micro actions that really snowballed into something that can create, yes, my confidence, but behind confidence, it's undeniable evidence. You can't just have confidence and not have anything to show and prove for it. Like, behind my confidence, I had undeniable evidence for myself. Like, I didn't want validation. I was done seeking out for validation from other people, because I was always a yes man. I was always living my life in other people's lives. I never lived my life for me, right? And so I had undeniable evidence from these micro actions. My thing was doing 50 push-ups every day, right? So like before work I would do 25, after work I would do 25. That was like the bare minimum of, like, if I didn't train that day, 50 push-ups, like no matter what. And I had my training regimen, so where I would do my home workouts. I had dumbbells, pull-ups, push-ups, anything, right? Dips. And I would be praying every single day. Every day I'd wake up, I'd be grateful and gracious over the day, and just have presence within my spirit and just enlighten myself, right? And on the mental side, this was the most impactful for me, because I realized that there is a lot of control within your mental state, and there's so many things that I had to take charge from. Like, it was a true cleanup for my mental. So to begin with, I stopped looking for validation. That was one of them. I truly started to speak for myself. I stopped looking into other people's lives, social media, caring about drama. I started educating myself, right? I started to open my mind up about why things are for myself. Why am I like this? Why do I do the things that I do? Why do I always commit to these sort of habits? And why do I have these sort of thoughts and triggers within life? Right? And the reason why I say the mental side was so impactful for me is because that's how you really bring your reality to what it is. It's a link from your thoughts, your actions, and then your habits. Your thoughts, what you think on a daily basis, will turn into what you do. So your thoughts will turn into your actions. And once you recreate your actions and you do those on a daily basis, then your actions soon become your habits. And the mental side to me was like, all right, if I really want change, if I really want to break these chains off of myself, I need to start off with my mental side. I need to start off with my thoughts and slowly work my way into doing these actions, and then slowly work my way into doing these habits, right? And so at that time when I started to make this shift, it was relieving for me. And having my eye on personal freedom for myself, it was a beautiful journey, because with having the personal freedom that you do, and the personal freedom that I aim for on a daily basis, is the other side of it, which is the battle and the warfare that goes on because you're fighting for yourself, you're fighting for your freedom on a daily basis. Like, life gets bloody, life gets rough, but you have to fight for it, right? So there's the other side of it. And now to where I've been thinking about that quote of, once you receive the message, hang up the call. I feel like now I'm at a point to where I understand the control and the power that I have of obtaining and maintaining my personal freedom. And I love it. It's beautiful. It's bliss, right? Although I don't want to stop here. And when I heard this quote, it made me think, okay, I have this message now. At this young point within my life, I have this message. Okay, what is next? Right? And it got me thinking into a different level. I really need to up it a notch. I have this foundation, I have this solid ground level work, right? I have this level right here, and I can't stay there. If I want to achieve and do great things, achieve grand things, not only for myself, but for my family, my friends, all my loved ones, for the Zone Survivors community that I'll be talking about later. But if I want to do these grand things within this world and make real things and make a real impact within my life, my people's life, other people's lives, right? I can't just stay on this base level. The base level is great because it is the foundation that'll build you up. You can't start from the top and then work down. I talked about that previously in a different video. But I have this ground foundation. I need to think about what that next level is. And I feel like me now talking about this, like, bro, this is no script. I don't know about other YouTubers, but this is no script. I'm literally just thinking out loud. Like, in some of my videos I talk about, this is just literally just a journal for myself. Like, I don't really journal as much anymore. That was one part of my my mental exercise that I did on a daily basis. Every morning and every night, I would write down a page full of manifestations and things that were positive that I wanted to achieve within life, and it got my mind thinking on a bigger and better note. But this is just all raw. This is literally just me thinking out loud. This is me collecting my thoughts over the 24 hours that I had, me at work thinking like, okay, after I heard that quote, like, dang, okay, dot 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 dot, whoa, okay. And now this is me just consolidating it all in just one video, so bear with me. But so I'm not exactly sure what that next level of life will be for me, and I just want to truly open myself up to see what that journey will be. I do have a couple different goals for the month of August, right? But those are like micro goals that I'll be looking to complete and accomplish. But I'm looking for the grand scheme, like the era, right? Like, I'm looking for the big bubble, like what is the purpose? And I feel like in due time, like God and life will grant it to me. I feel like I'm so dialed in, and like I really want to continue to work on myself and better myself, and work on the Zone Survivors community, and continue to put out value onto YouTube, and just continue to do these great things. And so I'm looking to limit my limited access to drop down into 3 people, like literally just 3 people. And it's tricky, but I feel like it's really needed. I need it, just for the sake of even more control over the influence that I have over myself. And like, those will literally just be my main focuses, from having 3 or less people within my life. You know, focus on bringing more peace into my new home, and just grinding it out on YouTube, right? I'm loving the feedback that I'm getting. I'm loving the appreciation over the art of it, right? Like, I love just editing and putting together videos and stuff like that. So this is just beautiful all in all. So like, those are honestly like my top 3 priorities at the moment. And as I continue to move throughout life, I'll keep looking for what that big grand scheme is. But I want to know what you guys think and how this applies within your life. If you ever seen it, or do you feel like it's coming up? The quote, once you receive the message, hang up the call. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know if you've ever seen it within your past or anything. Like, yeah. But I just wanted to hop on here, new studio, new recording setup and everything. I just wanted to get some thoughts off of my mind, and I feel grateful like I was able to do it like this. So I'm hoping that I'm able to do a lot more like this, right? But yeah, tap in with the Zone Survivors community. Continue to just be real, right? Within this world, just be you, right? Yeah. Until next time, peace and love. Ima Yuvan. Now get the hell out of here.